What is up, my friends? Welcome to another video here on CoolStuffInc.com. We're playing standard. Of course, we got RCQs coming up and things like that, which is super fun. Standard is great right now. And this is one of the coolest standard decks I've seen in a long time. And I'm making the rounds on Magic Online and Magic Arena. I don't know, maybe an RCQ near you. Mono white poison, almost like a control poison hybrid. So usually poison decks we see in standard are very aggressive, like green white or Bant decks looking to kind of like get it as fast as possible, playing pump spells and protection spells. This deck takes a different route though, because you have a deck here that kind of melds together the poison elements with a lot of the elements of the mono white mid-range decks that were really good in standard a while back, but can't really compete with the Trax and some of the top end stuff. So the white cards give you the good rule spells, right? We've got Late on Arms, which is phenomenal, of course, and then of course the life gain doesn't matter because you're playing poison, and then Ossification, which is also phenomenal, and then we also get Toscana's Welcome, which is a really cool card draw engine. Whenever a creature EDBs mana value 3 or less, you draw a card, and only once a turn. But this plays phenomenally well with obviously all of your creatures, as well as Skrelv's Hive, which can draw 1 card a turn, and then the Mirrex, which can draw a card in your opponent's turn. So in theory, you can draw 3 cards a cycle by making a token with Hive on your turn, draw an extra card, make a Mirrex token on their turn. So you have to kind of kill their stuff, but they get kind of a good mid-range game, but also threaten to kill them fast. Cards like Skrelv, Crawling Chorus, Jawbone Duelist. So against a deck like Ramp, you can actually kill them pretty quickly, but against decks that are like mid-range decks playing other things that are going on, you got a lot of grind with your Hives and your Welcomes and your good removal spells. So really, really cool, unique mix. The lands here are phenomenal. Mirrex is incredible, and Seedcore is also a really good land to pump your stuff up. And then your sideboard's got a lot of the good white cards, right? Destroy Evil, Annex Sentry, Knockout, Blow. White Sun's Twilight, also a really awesome card here as a way to make tokens and gain life. It's also a Wrath, but also just a source of tokens to clear opponent with the Infect stuff as well, which is kind of cool. So, welcome back, buyers. Serra Paragon, you get the idea. Deck's really, really cool. Been very impressive. It's a very odd-looking deck. Now let's give it a spin. But first, we work with our sponsor at CoolStuffInc.com.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of Jim Davis, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using the promo code JIM5 at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And remember to use the code JIM5 at checkout for 5% off. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.
On the play, and is good. Skrelv and the Duelist is obviously great. Welcomes were pretty great too. We can keep this. You draw land, but pretty good draw. Skrelv Duelist in the play is pretty awesome, so rock and roll. Alright, draw planes. Awesome. So, land, Duelist. Do I want to attack for 1 poison or protect my Duelist? I think I want to attack. They play a kill spell on their turn too. I'm pretty happy about it. I just resolve Welcome and just like keep on rocking. I got Welcome and Mirrex, which is a good little combo. Blue black something here. Alright. Another Welcome. Cool. Let's probably have Make disappear. Do I want to push the issue with Skrelv and try and resolve my Welcome? Or so I could Skrelv onto the Jawbone Duelist and get 4 poison counters if it hits, or I got both. Yeah, let's guess Welcome. Let's do this. They'll counter it, and I'll do the whole Skrelv thing. Might make him tap out next turn so I can resolve a second Welcome. Yep. Negate, sure, whatever, same thing. Negate, make the spear. Phyrexian. And attacking for 4 poison. Boom, boom. Already at 5 poison. Getting there. Getting there. Deep Cavern Bat. So, that's pretty good, but like, they kind of have to take Ossification or you just kill it, obviously. Other cards are good too, so I think we're in pretty good shape here. Unless they have a cut down also. Take the Welcomes, sure. It's our best card. And they have a Spyglass Sirens. A couple blockers here. We draw another Welcome. That's cool. So, I suppose if I got both, they can block with both. I think that's a really good trade for us, though. We draw another Welcome. I could also just make this like pro black or blue and put them to 9 poison. Because they have no good blocks. Interesting. We're casting Welcome anyway. I don't really need this Welcome back. Let's do, let's choose blue. Let's target this. Choose blue. So the Siren cannot block it. And send. This will put them to 9 poison. I'm not going to block. I didn't even think about blocking, so then we'll play another Welcome. So I kind of rather like affect the board more here and not play a grindy card, but it's still really good, obviously, so. Dimir. And they have a Gix. Gix is pretty good against us, given that it's obviously a life loss thing. They are going to then explore. Just explore first, folks. If you're going to draw a card or do something like that, just do that first. Leave it to rest on top. And say go. We draw a land. So we can pro black here. And they have a block with the Siren. It's annoying. They have 9 poison. Oh, it's dead, right? I should ossify the thing, sure. So, ossify the blue thing, give it black. Right. That works for me. Taking a lot of stuff in here. Doesn't really matter that much. So, how about black? And the Duelist and the Skrelv just get it done all by themselves. Poisoned. Alright, so, Dimir mid-range. I would say we don't want Destroy Evil. Annex Sentry is interesting. Can't go for the throat. It can cut down it, but it can. Their creatures do need to be answered. I think I would like to bring in more of those. Also, I think White and Twilight's bad against the counter spells. Let's cut those. 2 more Sentries. Paragon's kind of cool. Vampire's kind of cool. I want all the kill spells, I think. I would say if a charge of the Mites might be a little iffy against them. A little too low impact. The bodies don't matter that much. And that's a bad removal spell. I'll cut like 2 of these. Maybe bring in Vampire, Paragon. Don't want to get lost. I don't think so. Lantern Flare. I don't think so. I think we Late on Arms, Ossification, and Sentry are enough removal spells. So I'm in. Let's do this. All right. Opponent mulligans. We're gonna keep. Definitely worse than the last hand. A little clunkier on the draw, but. All right, we got a mulligan. Swamp Duress. They do hit. Close to missing, but... And then we're gonna draw Skrelv's Hive. Best place for your cards is on top of your deck. Can't Thoughtseize the top of the deck. Close. Charge of the Might, Skrelv's Hive, same thing. So you have Duelist, Vampire, another Vampire. They do go well together. Deep Cavern Bat, sure. Taking the Duelist here hurts our curve a lot, but... You know, we could draw one of our many other 1 or 2 mana spells. Chorus, Late on Arms, Skrelv, Duelist, Ossification, Hive. We don't, unfortunately, so... I'm sorry, they took a charge of the Mites. Oh, wow. So they take the removal spell? Sure. So you have Duelist into Vampires. Great. Vampires obviously good. The Mirrex also. Tap land for them. Nice basics. Respect. Life gain here doesn't matter that much. No Gix, thankfully. Vampire blocks the bat. Problem here, of course, is they have removal stuff for the bat. Or for the Vampire, probably, but let's attack. I'd be extremely surprised if this Welcoming Vampire survives to their upkeep. Let's cast it. What else am I going to do? Not doing nothing. Is it make a spear or go for the throat? Let's pick one. It's neither. It's Fairy Mastermind. It's pretty good, actually. So Mastermind plays well against my Welcoming Vampire. Or let's kill it. That works too. Cut down is... That's the really good one against us. Kills almost all of our cards very effectively. So, getting for a small hit. Draw Crawling Course. So, if I draw, they draw also, which kind of sucks. But, let's see what the deal is. Alright, they're going to anoint this. They only have 1 card left. I think I'm going to tap out my Serra Paragon. If I go Vampire Chorus, I draw and then they draw also. It isn't really great, honestly. Whereas I have Ossification in the graveyard, so... With only 1 card left, I'm happy tapping out for this. Biggest body in the board, highest upside. And if they have a go for the throat, so be it. You know, in their last 2 cards. It's also possible they have a counterspell. So they play a Darkslick Shores and a Gix. That's great. And now they can't attack. That's awesome. Alright, so we can play one of these. We're just going to play the Ossification on probably the Mastermind, I think. Because the card draw is the annoying part. Play a land, Ossification. Hit this thing. And just fire a Bubbling Vampire. And just say go. And now we're like in it for the long haul. Don't allow them to attack because they'll draw cards. Then next turn I get to go Vampire, draw card, Chorus, draw card. And we're like way off to the races. So this is the stabilizing turn. Just play it safe. Try and stabilize. Don't let them kind of get back in the game. Hope they don't rip a removal spell. And we untap and win probably. That's the plan at least. We'll see. We'll see what happens, obviously. So well, wait, now I'll remind you all, this is my my cool stuff video here on Monday on CoolStuffInc.com. There's a companion article to this video on the website. If you're watching on YouTube, hop over there on CoolStuffInc.com. I also do an article every Friday. Last Friday's article was all about the mechanics in Murders of Karlov Manor. The set looks really, really cool, honestly. The flavor's really cool. A lot of powerful cards, so look for that. Check that out. Of course, I've got my my set reviews coming up. My 10-year Brews is coming up. My Bronze Mythic is coming up. And they're going to play a land. They have the old Restless Reef, which can come in. And it's funny, they mill me. It's a good for me because I have the Paragon in play. They'll mill themselves maybe. So here comes the Reef. They will draw off the Gix also. I think it's fine. They're going to mill me though. I think it's a huge mistake, honestly, with a Serra Paragon in play. It's got Death Touch, so no blocks. But now I have Ossification for my my thing. All right, so we milled over Ossification. If I play the land, I can't play the spells, right? Yeah, so we want to ossify the Gix, and then maybe play. It's Hive Chorus, right? Yeah, so it's ossify the Gix. I guess ordering here is bad. I should draw cards first. Which that's the thing I always say, but whatever, sure. Here's Scrawling Chorus, draw a card. Late on arms also. Damn. Alright, so we're going to attack and play the Skrelv. It's Hive. Attack for a bunch. Play Hive, and we're ready to rock and roll. Definitely a really cool mix of, like, you know, the toxic cards with the good mono mid-range cards, which is super awesome. This deck is super cool. Ship it. Another bat. So, pretty good draw there, honestly. They get our last card. But again, like, if they can't kill the Paragon, we should get more spells to cast anyway. We have the Sentry in there, too. So, they attack. Yeah, we're good to go here. The Deep Cavern Bat House of Cards is about to crumble. If they pass the turn. We'll see what happens there, of course. Don't kill the Paragon. Don't do it. Alright, so token, draw Vampire. We're going to Tidebinder to counter the draw and remove the ability of the Vampire. That's kind of rude, but sure. We'll allow that. We draw Plains. So we're going to cast Annex Sentry, I think, and then eat the bat, and then late on arms this thing, and get Charge of the Mites going, too, just kind of get the whole... The bats often end up being a house of cards, where you kill one thing, get a kill spell, kill the next one, get a kill spell, and so on and so forth. So let's do that. Let's cast our Sentry. We're going to eat this bat. And we're going to lay down arms this bat. I suppose in that order. Doesn't matter, I guess, but whatever attack. Doesn't matter, I guess. So do this. And we are... Oh, yeah, it doesn't know if it doesn't have flying. Sure, that's fine, honestly. Yeah, either way, I think it's fine. Like, our board's so good anyway, it doesn't matter. They should probably block, I would think. That'd be the safe play to do, because I'm going to kill it at some point. They know I have this, too, so I think blocking here makes a lot of sense. It was a bad attack on my part. So, still fine, though, honestly. Just laid on arms here. And now I've got a Hive and a Paragon active, a Mirrex, a bunch of board, a card in my hand, and they're literal nothing. 4 lands and a creature land. They draw Spyglass Siren. And they're going to explode. I mean, draw a swamp. Sure. I don't really see a way out for them here. Make a token. Got more Welcoming Vampires available too, so draw a land. We're very close to getting our thing on too. Just going to jam. Attack with everything. Play Vampire, play a land, hold up Charge of the Mites, and Mirrex. 9. Now we're toxic infected. Why you tap Mirrex? You stupid program. Whatever, sure. I guess I didn't have enough mana to activate it, but sure, whatever. Fire up the reef. So, somewhat ambitious attack here. Target player mills 4, targeting me. More fuel for my Serra Paragon. No blocks. Alright, so we're gonna end step charge, draw a card, make tokens, and oh yeah, good to go. Nice smooth win there for us. Ugh. Opponent's mulligan and we're on the draw. Sand's not great. That's our best card. If we had some value land, I think like a Mirrex in here, maybe we could talk ourselves into keeping, but we're showing mulligan, I think. So, mulligan into a much better hand. So, keep this one. Double welcome. We got 1, 2, 3 on the draw. We got, ooh, mono red. I'm glad we didn't keep that last hand. Alright, so, mono red, our hand is not particularly great here. We have no removal spells. And they're just going to come in. But sure. Can I get Wicked? No, he's just going to discard a card. Wow, okay. That's great for us. Alright, I mean, Jawbone Duelist it is. And do I want to leave up Skrelv? Or just, I'm just going to attack. Then you have Skrelv. If I go to kill it, they get a kill response. Whatever is pretty bad too, so. You got Play with Fire, sure. Take some damage. They say go? Sweet. Huh. Man, I want to cast Welcome, but Hive plus Core seems a lot better. I can block the Scoundrel, get a Mite, and get them try and get them through the 3 life so I can get the Hive going. Yeah. Alright. Here's a Hive. Here's a Chorus. Say go. Chorus can block the Scoundrel. Ew. Old Gotti boy. They have Monstrous Rage too. That would suck. Why would they attack with this then? That's pretty weird actually. Whatever. Alright, so I guess I'll lean back here to block the 1/1s. Sure. Make a token. Another Hive. Alright. I'm just gonna force this through. Use the Skrelv. Pay white. Pro red. Attack for 2 poison. Land welcome. So now my dude's got lifelink, and I will draw a card next turn. We're possibly just gonna die right now, but I think for given the not knowing the matchup, you know, their opening hands and stuff. Alright, down to 6, still alive. Foundry go. Down to 5, draw a card. Arms is great. Plains is less great, but still fine. Yeah, I mean, we're killing the Godric, which is great. Attack with both of these, they block with the Foundry, and I gain 2 life. I think it's fine. Might attack with Skrelv too, actually. Attack with all 3. What's the point in having a Skrelv up? All my cards suck anyway, right? Just attack. Just send it. Alright, so gain 3 life. Lose Skrelv. Totally fine. Then we're going to lay on arms the Godric. And now do I want to go super deep and play the second Skrelv Hive is the question. We're at 8. That's 7, 6, 5, 4. Maybe 3. It's close. They have 1 card in hand. It's obviously not that good because they didn't cast it yet. It's probably just a land. We certainly die to some things here, but they're already at 6 poison. I'm just going to leave it. I think this is fine. 6 poison is pretty high. I don't think it helps the clock that much. It doesn't help us gain life either, so. Play a land and play Scoundrel, draw a card. Sure. Sweet. Alright. That was a pretty good game with almost no removal spells. We drew the one key laid on arms, but so let's bring in our Lantern Flares, our Sentry, our Knockout Blows. Paragon, maybe? I would say that I don't want Destroy Evil. I would say Twilight's weird. Just gain life. It's very slow, though. Shave of Welcome, maybe. I should actually cut all these and bring in the Welcoming Vampires. They actually just block. Knockout Blow. Charge of the Mite's not great either. I might prefer this Twilight to a Charge of the Mites. Just like, you know, pay 5, gain 3, make 3 things is pretty good. Don't want Get Lost. I don't think so. Got removal spells, I think. I think it's pretty good. I'm cool with this. Let's get him. Alright. Let's get it. Hand is pretty good. Knockout Blow is filling in a huge gap here, honestly. Alright. Skrelv's probably dead, but I don't care. Go ahead, kill it. Go ahead. Sure, it's dead. 1 for 1. No problems here. No True Drop, and we draw the Hive. Oh, wow, we're doing it now. Skrelv's Hive all day. I adore me a Bitter Blossom. End step. Play with fire. Upstairs. Goes to the bottom. No land? Oh, man. This is a gimme here. We're getting a little gimme. Alright. Seedcore, Welcome Vampires. Probably gonna die, but it's fine. Any burn self point at my creatures and not me is a good one, so yeah, sure. Totally fine. Probably just Twilight for 2 tokens next turn, honestly. Here's a Charming Scoundrel. They're gonna loot, probably. Yeah. Loot a Godric. Turn out a land. Attack for 1. Still no land. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna attack. Twilight X's 2. Not the most impressive card of all time, but hey. You know. 2 life and 2 little doofers. Oh, she's gonna say they have End the Festivities in their deck. Alright, so that's pretty nasty, obviously. 1 mana Wrath of God, but plenty more doofers where that came from, you know. We've got Mirrex and then another Twilight if we want it. We've also got the Knockout Blow. I think I like just playing Mirrex here and saying go. We can Knockout Blow for 1 and still activate Mirrex. Think of like Godric or something like that. Squee works too, sure. Here's Squee. And we're gonna jam. We're gonna knock him out the box. Gain some life. They get a Goblin, couldn't stop that. And that's fine. Alright, make a token. We're close to that magic 3rd poison counter for lifelink. Alright, here they come. Play with fire. Play with fire, just, you know, all the time. So, now the question is, do I want to just White Suns for 4 tokens? If they have another End the Festivities, it's pretty bad. Otherwise, it's great, I think. And the only other thing we can do is just, like, make a Mirrex token. I'm going to do it. X is 4. A second copy of End the Festivities would be pretty devastating, but I think that we still, with 2 Mirrexes and a Hive, can battle through. If necessary. The telephone. The telephone is ringing. Try to keep playing. Alright. Squeeze in. That was an exile, right? Sure. But now I get to attack for 1,000, right? Just like... I'll gain life, I guess. So, I actually might just die here. No life yet. I have 2 Mirrexes. Yeah, either I die or they die. We have 11. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, one way or another, this game's probably over next turn. Here's Godric. It's very bad for us. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ugh. That's brutal. Alright. That is not exactly lethal, but, you know, just a little bit over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Oh, that's exact. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12. Sorry. Yeah, I guess you got me. That's a stinker there. We needed to draw some other spell that just wasn't White Sun's Twilight in the interim there. Just almost anything would have been good. But, alright, that's fine. Go to game 3. And, nothing changes for me. I'm pretty happy overall, I think. So, just try it one more time. On the play. Which is huge, obviously. The triple crawling chorus hand. Sure, I'm in. Chorus or Skrelv? I think just Skrelv. This is just going to come down to how many copies of End the Festivities do they have. Simple as that. Do they have a lot or a little? Because I got a bunch of little guys. In for one. That's one poison. Fire up Kamano. Here's a Suspir. That's a 2-3. Offense or defense is the question. Don't play end. Alright. No blocks. And kind of an issue because the backside of Kamano will exile these with the Festivities, which is pretty bad. Man, mismatched Suspirs, it's classless. I think we just Sentry here. And just eat the smaller one and just get him for a shot. Alright, so please don't have End the Festivities. 4 poison, good blocker. Our hand's iffy, honestly. Yeah, especially with Exile. They have Festivities. Pretty good card. You know, like, for the matchup. Here's a Charming Scoundrel. You like me because I'm a scoundrel. There's a Wicked roll on the etchings. Oh my god, they have the stones. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, this card's pretty good against us. Pretty loose attack, but whatever, I guess. There's a Welcoming Vampire. That's not bad. Alright, just say go, I guess. Yeah, old End of Festivities, you know. That is a good one. Do we dub block the etching? Do we just block the Suspir? There's really no good answer here, honestly. We're going to lose everything, I feel like. Let me do this. Like, if they have a non-lightning strike instant, this is the highest upside for us. Whereas almost all their blocks are bad and involve our things dying and their things living, so let's do this. Going for the straight trade. We're at 7 life. We do have a Seedcore also, which is kind of cool. We got a ways to go here, I'm not gonna lie. Another Annex Sentry. It's not bad, honestly. I'm kind of in. One card left? Alright. Here's another Charming Scoundrel. Wicked. Draw planes. Okay. I mean, Chorus plus Seedcore is not bad. We have Twilight. End step. Play with fire targeting me. So we're effectively at 3 life. They bottom. What do we want to draw here? I'm not even sure. Untap. Planes. Then you gotta attack. Just get it in. Go get him, buddy. And I'm just gonna make the tokens. If they have a festivity, so it is what it is. Just gain 3 life, make 3 tokens. Up to 8. Please don't end the festivities. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Alright, let's just keep going. Could have maybe held this for a Godric, but our attacks are pretty damn good now. They're at 5. So they must block or they die, and I'll leave one back to block a Haster, I guess. Yeah, because they could block the Sentry and kill one thing. Let's do this. I'm playing it safe. I'm a coward. What do you want from me? Yeah, smart block. Monstrous Rage. The defensive monster, they lose the roll though. So, alright, so that sucks actually. I might have just lost us the game. If I had just been more aggressive, I might have just killed them. Oh my god, what a miracle. Alright, real clencher there. Might have tried to everything to make them have it, honestly, because that was pretty devastating. But we'll take it. Alright, so on the draw, pretty good hand. Skrelv, removal spell, it's kind of welcome with the Mirrex. Need to draw land, but here's a Jetmer's Gardens. Here we go. We've got the ramp deck most likely. And the ramp deck was what absolutely put mono white into the ground. The old mono white mid-range deck. But this deck gets to play the poison plan also, which is kind of sweet because it has a lot of the good elements of the mono white mid-range deck, but can also kill fast too. And unfortunately, this hand is not super fast, but all right. They got the old dinosaur. Nope, they got up the beanstalk. Going with the beanstalk. So unfortunately, Tocasia Welcome is a great card, but not particularly great this matchup. It's a little too grindy, but you can even make an argument for just like playing end step charge of the Mites rather than playing the Welcome, but I don't have a fourth land, so I'll play this. So play this, stack for 1. That's 2 poison. I think we're a bit of a dog here, honestly. On the draw, their hand is not great, but fine. Our hands is kind of slow. So pop out the land, say go. We draw a land, which is good. Probably going to end step charge. I don't have much else going on, though, unfortunately. We could, like, play second Skrelv just to draw a card. Or play Welcome Skrelv and draw 2. I think we should play a land, say go. End step. Probably charge. We could Mirrex also, but probably going to charge. Make two guys. They go land herd here. We probably just can't win. Atraxa is probably beatable, but not ideal. They're... Oh, Carnier. Okay, so they're playing the Carnosaur version of a deck. Alright, so they're going to Cascade. They have a Binding up also, maybe. Into a Beans. Alright, that's a lot of cards. Sure. Not the best Ossify target either, also, because obviously we run the risk of them just binding and getting it back. But make tokens, draw a card. They definitely have binding here, unfortunately. It's Twilight and another Ossification. Jeez. So if I Ossify this, they just get to binding it and get another Ossification. And we didn't draw land here either, so this is not particularly ideal. I think we're dead. Alright, whatever. Just gotta hope they don't have it, honestly. I just think it's probably our best path to victory. Ossify combat. They just definitely have it, but attack with everything. Probably binding, get it back. Yes, they binding, get it back. They draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, we're pretty dead here, I think. Hand a little too slow. They get to discover again. This time they had to stomp. Yeah, let's go next game. We're pretty dead here. Alright, so game, if that's okay. Go to game 2. I'm a little surprised there aren't any of the battle in this sideboard. Invasion of Gobakon, but let's bring our Destroy Evils, because they're great, and Get Lost. Maybe the Vampires. We're going to cut the... I actually like Twilight against them. Just making much tokens is great. Demands a Wrath. Ossification can go, because it's too bad against Binding. Later Arms is also not great, because it's just bad against everything. Because it doesn't kill things, and then also they gain life. I think Sentry can go. We're in the third side, Twilight. We're going to keep all the welcomes and stuff in. It's not like the most ideal thing ever, but it's looking for a faster draw for sure. And then a little more interaction. That would be the ideal circumstance. You know, Skrelv into Jawbone Duelist draw, or Hive. You know, we need to have, like, some amount of pressure. That's not a very good hand. So we have the 1 late on arms, which isn't very good anyway. 5 lands and a Duelist. Yeah, we're going to mulligan this. Oh, no. If you promise me there was a plan to stop my deck, I might keep this. Because Double Chorus Duelist is pretty good. May have to keep here. Just two 1-drops. It's just enough to keep. Yeah, I'm going to keep. Alright. Kind of a loose one. Dump the Twilight and Pray for the best. Gonna try and crawl away to victory here. If we draw a land, I think we're a favorite. For sure. But no land is a little tough. We drew a land. We're so good. We're so good. Alright, here we go. Chorus is in. That's one. Keep those poisons going. Old Charge of the Mites. Basic planes, nothing. Can't be a binding. Just Skrelv. A little awkward, but sure. Just gonna jam. What am I gonna do? Not jam? It's a get lost. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. So now I get to explore, try to find a land. Exploring. Rolling Chorus to the bin. Do we get super greedy here and try and explore again? And make a land drop and cast Skrelv? That's really greedy. I can't do that. Alright. Let's just take it. Now they have 1 mana binding up. We draw Mirrex. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to play Welcome or not? That's the big question. Let me just attack. Attack of both. They have binding, they're just cast it here anyway, so. Attack of both. Alright, I'm casting Welcome. So I can go Welcome, then next I can go Crawlers, draw a card, and then end step charge, draw 2 cards. Yeah, I'm in. No binding. They have a cycle, I guess? Sure. Cycle Herd Migration. And get some life in a land. Life doesn't matter that much, thankfully. Make it a mountain. Better against the to populate also. Alright, what do you got, friend? 4 poison counters already so far. That's what you got. We'll play a 1 mana binding and target the Welcome. Alright, sure. And they're going to channel Carnosaur. Okay. Not ideal. We draw Destroy Evil. The problem is that's not really particularly great, so. Do we explore or do we charge the Mites? If we had a land, it's ideal, but. Destroy Evil on the binding isn't particularly great. Yeah, just explore. I don't find a land here, honestly, but it's late on arms. Alright, ship it. Alright, so unfortunately now we're really weak to Sunfall, but is what it is, I suppose. They need to have an untapped land and a Sunfall. If they have that, we're in trouble. Nope. Wandering Emperor. I guess. Alright. Somewhat unexpected, but sure. Another chorus. Damn. Alright. Still only 5 poison here. And only 1 white mana also, which is pretty awkward, but can end step charge. This deck's so good. Angel Pass. Alright. Charge of the Mites, 2 tokens. Draw planes. Cool. Attack with everything. Alright. I mean, now they're at 8 poison. I could Destroy Evil the binding and then Welcome, but and then play this. That's being blasted by Sunfall. Pretty sure I just end step, make a token. It's Wrath or Bust here. I guess I could play a token maker. That would be pretty good. They're gonna cycle Headquarters. Looking pretty good. We're going to game 3 here, I think. Abaddon Angel. Alright, sweet. So a little scrappy guys get it done. Game 3. Don't think anything changes for me. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. So let's get right back to it. Alright. On the draw, we have got no 1-drop, but Hive into Welcome is kind of our nut draw. I guess we're going to keep. This might be a hand sucks keep scenario. Where, like, oh, you just can't mulligan his hand, but, like, might be too slow. We'll see, though. They have like the nut turn 2 binding for the Hive. Also, it's kind of bad. We have Destroy Evil, but it looks like they got it. Yep, they have a turn 2 binding. It's so gross. All right, the turn 2 binding draw is just such a good draw for the domain deck. It's unbelievable. Yeah, like just like perfect mana turn 2 binding is just so good. Think we're in trouble. Yeah, they have the really good draw. All right, might just be dead here. There's no way to really sugarcoat it. Playing Welcome here is just way too slow. We can like hold up charge of the Mites and Destroy Evil. If they play the battle, we can kill the Stomper. Otherwise, just charge. Yeah. Turn 2 binding so busted. Yeah, whenever the ramp deck is on the play and they have turn 2 binding, turn 3 Stomper, it's like they're probably a pretty big favorite in most matchups. They're going to name Dinosaur with their second Cavern of Souls. Oh, that's a good sign. They don't really have anything. All right, sure. So, do we Destroy Evil the binding? Or just cast Charge? Let me just cast Charge. All right, here they come. It's 2 poison. And again, I think we're just gonna go. Same plan as last turn. Just gotta draw a card. I mean, no play on turn. On turn's pretty big. They have an Angel here. It'd be pretty bad. Yeah, it's not good either. All right, so Stomper can attack next turn. Also, I think we're once again back in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have a way out here, really. We'll charge again. Draw a Duelist. It's fine. I'd be right to just welcome and play Duelist and draw a card. If I Destroy Evil the Angel, like, I get to attack for 2, but then the Stomper gets in also. I just want to, like, kind of try and, yeah, try and go bigger here. Alright. They have a track, so it's pretty bad. Most 7 mana plays are pretty bad for us here. You play a track, so we Destroy Evil it. That's still really bad, though. Carney reveals another Angel. I mean, I love those. We have three whites and Twilight in our deck. Just kind of gas, so that could be a possible way out. Can't kick it, right? I don't believe so. Draw planes. All right. We're kind of just dying here. We need to Destroy Evil the Carnosaur to stay alive. They have Migration now too. Ugh, gross. What happened here? Why is their hand revealed? That's odd. Sure. It's Mirrex. Just draw a card here. Draw a card. Jawbone Duelist. So we're going to Destroy Evil the Carnosaur. Take a hit. And hope we draw Twilight, I guess. It's our best out. Draw another Carnosaur. Why do I see their hand? What is going on? Wait, what? We saw a farce. What is going on? That wasn't... What's happening? Is that a visual bug, I guess? Alright, so kill this, I guess. That's pretty bad for us. Apparently it's a bug of some kind. Sure. Alright, they attack. We're going to destroy the Carnosaur. We take 10 here. Yeah, it's Twilight or bust. I mean, we got three boom booms. Looking for a big draw. That is not White Sun's Twilight, unfortunately. We're at 3 life. I don't know how many outs anyway, I don't think it matters. I'll land. Alright, I believe that's that. Alright, yeah, I got us. Weird visual bug or whatever, but, yeah, that's tough. I mean, it had a pretty good draw this game. It definitely, not nearly as good of a matchup as, like, the aggro-toxic decks are against, Ramp, but much better than the old, like, white mid-range decks for sure. Yeah, we're just dead. So, alright, you got me. GG. Alright, so a pretty good set of games there. Possibly a good choice for your RCQs or playing on a ladder. Maybe even some FNMs would be kind of cool. Coming up for Standard. And pretty cheap, too, honestly. A pretty good budget deck as well. Not too many rares in here. And does a good job kind of being aggressive. Can go longer. Deck's just really cool. I like it a lot. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. As always, check out CoolStuffInc.com. Use promo code GYM5 for 5% off your order at CoolStuffInc.com. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a good one.